this is a get ready with me to go and do a brunch. So I already prepped my skin, so I'm going to start with the under eye concealer, and I'm going to get those dark circles under my eyes like so. This will be quick and easy. I'm going to go ahead and use my Mary Kay foundation brush and gently go underneath the eyes like so. You can also use a cream brush. You could also use your fingers as well. If you do use your fingers, make sure your hands are nice and clean. Right. Then I'm going to go in with the Luminous 3D Foundation and Beige N150, and I'm just going to do dots on my face. I'm going to do half of my face so you can see how it color corrects, because it does have color correction. And then this is really cool because it can go up like a couple shades up, a couple shades down. I'm going to do that real quick, and so you can see the difference. And I'm also going in with my Mary Kay foundation brush. And I'm also going to go on top of my lid, so I'm just going to prep the eye area. So when I do my eyeshadow, see the difference? I'm going to do the other side. People like to do a line. I think I can cover it a little bit easier if I'm just dotting it. And then you can add more dots to the areas that you need more coverage in. And less is more. I feel like if you do the long lines across the face, you tend to use a little bit more product than you did, and it kind of looks cakey. And this is the luminous one. I think I already mentioned that. And there's also a matte formula. So if you have combo to oily skin, you may want to use the matte. But you're more than welcome to use a luminous. Kind of gives you like that little added glow from within, showing. Alright, so that is done. So I'm going to go ahead and go in, and I'm going to use the Mary Kay 60th anniversary eye palette for both my cheeks and my eyes, so dual purpose. This is still available. Pretty sure you can ask your Mary Kay consultant. If you don't have one, I would be happy to be yours. So I'm going to use the burgundy crown, and I'm also going to use the iconic pink and pink diamonds. So I'm going to just kind of go back and forth with these two. You see it there? And I'm going to place it up here, the higher part of my cheekbone. You may think, oh my gosh, Maria, that's too much blush. Hang in there with me. If you love blush, you can pile it on. If you don't like blush, I'm going to show you a trick to tone it down. Alright, so I'm going to do the other side too. And the reason why I'm placing it here is so it can lift my cheekbones. This one seems a little bit more darker than the other side, but not a problem. We'll get that fixed. Put it on temple area. Darken it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to go in with the pink diamonds. Give that highlight. And it's not a white, it's actually a pink diamond. So I'm just going to use that as a highlighter on the top of the cheekbones. Like so. It kind of gives you that glow. Alright, so you may think this is a little much. That's not a problem. So we're going to fix that. We're going to take that foundation brush and we're going to go over the edges with it to soften it up. And I saw this technique by Lisa Eldridge. She typically uses a dry brush, but I've seen other like influencers that use the foundation brush and a little bit of product left over, and you just soften it up like so. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use Iconic Pink, and I'm going to take the brush and just wash the eye out like so. And these are extremely pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Some people tap, so you can tap it in like so, or you can brush it in gently. And then as you age, your eyelids tend to get, the best way I could say is squishier. Just like the elasticity is not there like as if you used to be in your 20s. That is okay. I do not have oily lids, but if you do have oily lids, what I would do is when you are before you prep, I would use like translucent powder to put on top of your eyelids just to absorb the oils, and then you can go ahead and go in with your eyeshadow on top. Just a little trick. And then I'm going to take the pink diamonds and I'm going to put that on my eyelid. See the difference? Really pretty. And I'm just going to bring it up just a tiny bit. See how I do that? Like so. See the difference? I'll do the other side as well. The good thing about this compact, it has a mirror on there, which is nice. So this is just a very subtle brunch, hang out with the family brunch, or hang out with girlfriends brunch. Like that, like so. All right, that is pretty much done. So the next step I'm going to take is I'm going to take my eyeliner, and this is the new Mary Kay waterproof eyeliner in Steel. I believe that's the color. Yeah, Steely. So I'm gonna go ahead and gently and these glide on so easily. There's no tugging or pulling. This is optional, you don't have to. And they have in brown, they have in black, and they also, I can actually link the different ones that they have on the bottom in the comments down below. So that is done, and again, that's optional. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Lash Intensity mascara, and the wand is a heck of a wand, but it does this trick and makes it look like you have false eyelashes. It lifts and separates. It does not flake. You put it on, it stays on all day long. I'm gonna show you the difference between the two eyes until I finish applying this. So check out the difference. See? The other side real quick. And it also looks like you tight-lined your inner eye. Or in your eye, but you haven't. I'm just gonna take the leftover from this other one and separate it. Now you can do underneath your eyes if you so choose to. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna skip that part. And then last but not least, to complete the look, I'm gonna use Sheer Illusion by Mary Kay lip gloss. And as you can tell, this is one of my favorites because I've been using it. What I like about the doe foot applicator, it has like a little tip so you can go around. And to me, Mary Kay does not have any lip oils, but like I know that's a new trend with like the lip oils and all that stuff. This actually feels like a lip oil to me. It's not sticky at all. I did a lip gloss coverage of all these, and I'll link that up in the card so you can see it. But they have so many different colors. They're so beautiful. Obviously you have to reapply throughout the day, but they're so nourishing. They do not dry out your lips or anything like that. So that is a quick brunch look. very simple by using just a few products from Mary Kay. And let me know if you try out this look. Let me know if you need any of these products. I'm going to have all that information in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later. Bye.